Victorian-inspired interiors, rustic elegance and cottage-style small kitchen ideas. Hello, my name is Yelena, and I welcome you to the Shabby Chic Serenity channel, where we embrace the art of creating calming, beautiful spaces that reflect rustic elegance and timeless charm. Today, we're diving into a delightful exploration of Victorian-inspired interiors and the cozy, inviting atmosphere they offer. I'm so excited to guide you through some fantastic ideas for infusing your space with that unique blend of old-world grace and cottage-style warmth, especially in smaller kitchens where every inch of design counts. The key to these spaces lies in the fusion of vintage elements with a comfortable, lived-in feel. You don't need to have a grand manner to enjoy the charm of this design style. Even a small, quaint setting can be transformed into something magical with a touch of Victorian influence. There's something so special about the way this style combines intricate detailing with a soothing, rustic approach. And I'm here to help you achieve that same elegance in your home, starting with your kitchen. When thinking of Victorian-inspired interiors, it's easy to picture ornate furniture, intricate patterns, and rich, deep colors. But it's also about creating a sense of coziness and comfort that invites you to linger. For smaller spaces, embracing the elegance of Victorian design doesn't have to mean overwhelming the room with heavy furniture or dark, intense colors. Instead, you can use lighter tones, vintage touches, and soft textures to bring that old-fashioned charm into your home without sacrificing functionality or lightness. Imagine delicate floral patterns on vintage linens, paired with soft pastel hues that create an inviting, restful atmosphere. Layering these elements together can give your kitchen that refined, yet lived-in feel we often see in cottage-style homes. One of the most iconic elements of Victorian design is its use of wood, especially in small, intricate details. Think about the rich, dark wood of an antique hutch, or the natural, textured grain of reclaimed wood for shelving and cabinetry. These wooden elements add warmth to a kitchen, creating a balance between the lightness of the space and the richness of the design. In a smaller kitchen, this can be achieved through open shelving made of reclaimed wood, where you can display beautiful vintage glassware or antique teacups that add personality without crowding the space. These natural materials connect the space to nature, evoking that rustic cottage feeling that makes a Victorian-inspired room so special. Don't be afraid to mix and match different types of wood, like a distressed wood table paired with glossy cabinetry, as long as the hues complement each other. Of course, no Victorian-inspired design would be complete without a touch of pattern. Patterns, particularly floral or damask designs, can be incorporated subtly into your space through wallpaper, cushions, or even dish towels. In a small kitchen, patterns can become a delightful focal point, whether through a wallpapered accent wall behind the sink or playful vintage-inspired tiles underfoot. The trick is to balance the patterns with solid, softer colors so the space doesn't feel too busy. Instead, the patterns serve as charming accents that add texture and personality, giving the space an almost whimsical quality that complements the antique feel of the Victorian style. For a true Victorian-inspired look, it's essential to think about the details. Small, thoughtful additions can make all the difference, such as antique brass handles for your cabinetry or vintage-inspired lighting fixtures that cast a soft golden glow over the space. A beautifully framed mirror with intricate detailing can bring elegance to a wall while reflecting light and making the space feel larger and more open. The beauty of Victorian design lies in the way it incorporates fine, delicate details without ever feeling excessive or gaudy. These thoughtful touches create an aura of elegance without requiring a large, overwhelming collection of decor. A crucial element in achieving the rustic elegance of Victorian-inspired kitchens is the use of soft, ambient lighting. Rather than harsh overhead lights, think about using vintage-style sconces, pendant lights, or even candle holders. Soft lighting is key in creating that warm, inviting glow that sets the tone for a comfortable and relaxing space. Think about a hanging chandelier with vintage-inspired crystals that softly catch the light, or small table lamps with decorative bases that add a sense of old-world charm to the space. When light is soft and diffuse, it creates a tranquil atmosphere that welcomes you to stay a while and enjoy the space. The atmosphere becomes more than just a functional area. It becomes a place for relaxation and serenity, which is at the heart of any good home design. As you incorporate these ideas into your Victorian-inspired kitchen, remember that the most important thing is to create a space that feels personal and comfortable. Embrace the details that speak to you, whether that's a vintage teapot, an antique clock, or a set of colorful glass jars. These little touches, when thoughtfully arranged, create a space that feels like home and tells a story of its own. At the same time, keep in mind that the beauty of Victorian-inspired design lies in its timelessness. By combining rustic charm with delicate vintage touches, you can create a space that feels like a retreat from the everyday, no matter how small your kitchen might be. To conclude, remember that designing your space in a Victorian-inspired style is all about balance. By incorporating rich, natural elements like wood, soft lighting, vintage patterns, and personal touches, you can achieve that rustic elegance that makes the style so beloved. Don't forget to embrace the smaller details. Each element works together to create a space that feels both old world and cozy, where you can escape from the world outside. Whether you're working with a small kitchen or a larger area, the key is to bring warmth, charm, and comfort into every corner of the room. With a careful balance of antiques, textures, and thoughtful details, you can transform your kitchen into a Victorian-inspired haven that exudes serenity and timeless beauty.